How did you train for the show, for all this violence?
Yeah, look, the training regime was pretty brutal, but you know nothing was gonna prepare me for what the show entailed in terms of the physical nature of it. It was just it was crazy, you know. On day one, I had 6 stitches in my lip. It was a fight scene gone wrong. We messed up the choreography slightly, and that was just you know a sign of things to come. I ended up by the end of the series, my body was like, absolutely calling time out and wanted me to move on to some kind of drama where I was just sitting talking because it was, I mean, it was brutal. We were doing big fight scenes. Every fight that I seemed to have as well in the show had to be with someone that was 250 pounds and 6'15", you know, enormous blokes, and it was crazy. You know, I'm normal. I'm average. Getting thrown around by these Goliaths wasn't my idea of fun. So, you know, it was a boot camp, man, and I got knocked around. But, you know, it's like anything. When you're passionate about what you do and you invest in what you do and you commit to what you do fully, then if it's a physical thing, you're gonna get bumps and knocks. And, you know, I'll do it again. I'll do it again, and I'll probably moan about it at the time. But you know what? I look back on it fondly and can't wait to do it again.
What about the ladies of Banshee?
The ladies of Banshee. What about those ladies? There's the women in the show. Look, obviously they're stunning, and you know they're beautiful girls. All the girls that are on the show. But more importantly, I think from the point of view of what makes the show appealing, they're all very strong women. They're all very, you know. Well, not necessarily all independent. They're either forced into independence, you know, they're very self-aware, and they really, you know, across the board, women are represented really well in the show. There's no sort of generic stereotypes. I mean, the lead, Ivana, who plays Anna / Carrie, is a fascinating character. You know, she's a very strong, independent woman who's sort of gone into hiding and is teased out by Lucas coming back, and then we find out that she's not just this amazing, you know, homely mother of two. She's also a super predator, which, you know, it's a fantastic juxtaposition within that character. You know, she's a force, and I think women watching the show would watch the women in the show and sort of wave their woman flags and go, yeah, that's us. Good on us. Go girls.
Well, the producers of the show are considered a force, given their other show, True Blood.
Yeah.
Is that substantiated?
Yeah. Look, I mean, Alan Ball is Hollywood royalty. You know, he's amazing. He's such a talented guy, and I mean, being involved with someone like that is. I feel very lucky to have been involved at all, and you know, having him as with a God's eye view of the show is, I think, for everyone, just allowed everyone to really express themselves creatively to their full, knowing that he was there to sort of keep us in check and direct us and guide us when things went too far or too little. You know, he's a great barometer for that. And then we had Greg Utanis, who, you know, he did 3-4 years on House, which was pretty much the biggest show on the planet for a while there. So Greg comes in with an enormous amount of experience and like a huge, probably one of the smartest people, if not the smartest person I've met. You know, he's a force, and his vision of the show was so clear and so creative, and the way he strategized and set from the casting to the getting the crew to hiring the directors from Europe. They're all European film directors. You know, everything in his you see all his sensibilities played out in the end result. You know, he's the guy that had the vision, and everyone else was kind of playing catch up to get up to speed. But it's been amazing working with those guys.